So, Pat, we have
Yes.
Mike here. Mike, tell us a bit about yourself. Oh, Glenn. Why would you say it was Mike?
Oh, sorry. I heard. I touched so many people today.
Oh,
Glenn,
my-
right?
Glenn, I
Sorry.
feel just terrible now.
Hold on. Hold on. Your mic was also muted.
Okay.
There
Now
we
I
go.
feel
We're good.
even worse.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Granted, most of us are running on coffee and dreams right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, Glenn, you just showed up. You weren't here today.
No, wasn't here today. I just came in. I'm going to do the social tonight. Hang out.
Oh,
say hi to
well-
everybody.
Where'd my beer go? I had a beer.
That's far more important than what's happening
It
here.
was
him.
key. I had to get my beer. before
Cheers
I
for
came and
that.
Sat down.
Cheers to you,
for
sir.
that. Thank you.
I'm out, so
that's not my
water.
fault.
I've got water.
Yeah.
So you're one of the top war painters, I understand, around here.
Sorry, Pat. I can't hear you down here. What?
Yeah.
Oh, you're one of the top painters.
Yep. I don't remember the exact stat, but it was literally hundreds of pieces of individual pieces from full sets of tables, scatter terrain. I did the Games Workshop trophies that Games Workshop provided for us.
Oh, you
Yeah.
did the
So,
you did
The
the axe.
wonderful frost axe.
No, I saw the frost axe.
Oh,
That was Dave Como, I think, did that.
Okay.
But yeah, so I did the trophies for that, and like I said, hundreds of pieces of terrain. It's been a busy few months getting this all together.
And Glenn, what's your company name? It's War Painter.
Warsmith Studios out of
Warsmith
Ottawa.
Studios.
Because we're gonna link it on the
Okay,
Facebook.
yeah,
there.
I'm on Facebook, Instagram. You can find me there. Yeah, Ottawa based. So a lot of my pretty much my entire winter was doing stuff for ETG or for CTC to get this to go up and going.
And so you're normally doing commission painting jobs?
Yeah, mostly commission painting. It's a side gig for me, so it's part time. But you know, it's something I'd like to see grow. And
Right.
doing stuff like this with CTC has been very helpful. The exposure's been great, and they've been great guys to work for. Joe's been fantastic. So yeah, I'm looking forward to next year already.
Oh, good. And you're
Yeah.
coming tomorrow for the random events.
I am. I'm doing random doubles tomorrow with my Death Guard.
So how long have you been painting overall? Like,
Painting overall. So painting Warhammer for the last 5 years or so steady, and then before that, when I was a kid, you know, younger and stuff, took a break through college and kids and things, and a few years ago got back into it and thought
So-
Go
I was
ahead.
gonna say, what's your first start? Like, what got you the first miniatures you did?
Oh, Black Templars back in the what would have been the late 90s, I
So
think.
third ed, fourth
Yeah,
ed-ish?
somewhere around
Right.
there,
That's
yeah.
about when I first got started in the game as
Yeah.
well, and then took a big break.
When they were still poster boys, and
Oh, they were fantastic.
Lots of love.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm like I said, I'm looking forward to doing next year already. This year turned out really well for them, and they got a great turnout. So it'll be interesting to see where it goes from here.
Painting.
Actually, Paul's
sorry.
not a bad painter.
Yeah, I do a fair bit of painting. I'm probably nowhere near as good as you because like weathering. No, I'm terrible. It's like all my models look like they came straight out of the factory.
It's one of those
So,
things, right, where
yeah.
it's so easy to go overboard with it quickly, and it's hard to go back from there,
Yeah.
right? It's all, it's learn the techniques. Practice.
Yeah.
That's all it comes down to.
Do you do YouTube tutorials as well?
I don't. No. It's something I've looked at. I just don't have a setup for it currently.
Yeah.
So, and there's such a plethora of stuff out there. Like that's the biggest resource I point people to who want to learn is just watch things on YouTube. There is so many good painters out there. So, and classes are great. There's not a lot in the Ottawa area. I've talked to a few of the guys from the Ottawa Casual Wargaming Club about doing some beginner classes and things, which is something we might set up in the next few months or so, which would be nice to see.
What about bringing something like painting classes to an environment such as this?
We talked about it, and Joe was talking to Zach about getting some stuff from Brushfire, getting some stuff together, but this year,
Oh, yeah,
there's so
it's-
much going on.
Absolutely.
But there's certainly room for it. I mean,
Yes.
there's definitely room
especially
for seminars.
upstairs.
Yeah.
Where it's quieter.
Yeah, exactly. That's a big thing with something like this. You can't do it in the open
No.
game.
No,
you can't do it in
absolutely.
here.
No.
You need a fairly enclosed space. But yeah, I mean, there's absolutely room for it here. Terrain building, painting. Like I know Nick did his tactics class
Right.
earlier this morning. stuff like that. Like there's tons of room for seminars of all different things. So that's something I'd like to see next year too.
Yeah, I think that's something that they're going to expand in next year. I mean, Joe had so much on his plate just trying to get all this terrain and everything.
Exactly.
But now he has it all.
Yeah.
Next year, it's going to be a lot more free time to do.
The groundwork is done.
Yes.
Right.
Exactly.
So now from there, it's okay. Where can we take this? And I mean, there's potential for Nick flew in to do his, but there's so many people you can bring in, like the YouTube painters that we mentioned, terrain builders. There's so many guys in, not just the Ottawa area, but the general Montreal, Ottawa, Gatineau, the outliers down towards Toronto. There's so many people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So and the northern states and things too. I mean, there's guys here from Texas today, from what I understand. So, there's people making the trip. So,
and once word gets out, we'll hopefully go even more international, maybe bring some people over from Europe, England.
Absolutely.
Some high-quality painters, gamers, hobbyists.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and like this, I don't play much 40K time-wise, and, it's like anything else. But, the hobby side of things has always been more of my focus, the lore, the painting, not so much model building. It's my one thing. Every time I'm sitting there assembling, I did a bunch of Skitarii the other day, and I was like, oh,
so many tiny
that's
little pieces.
It. Yeah, that's it. So, no.
But do you paint your pieces before you assemble?
Depends on the piece.
Yeah.
Depends on the piece.
What's your favorite piece you've painted? Warhammer 40K, D&D, like anything. Like
favorite piece I painted? I did a Tau Supremacy suit, Forge World model a while ago. Yeah. It's about yay tall and 4 pounds of resin. So that was a blast to paint. I had a lot of fun doing terrain too this year because it's
you did some of this.
I did. Yeah. There's
a lot of it. I looked at it and that stuff is just fantastic.
Yep. It's fun to Joe gave me a lot of free reign on his. I kind of want to see this, and that was basically it. Right. So I got to play with lots of different techniques. I got to play a lot of more work on my airbrush than I ever get to do on bigger areas, so you can play with things that way, blending, and so that was a lot of fun. So a lot of the terrain, and then some of the there's the frontline sets. That I did. There's massive warehouses and broken cathedrals, and they're just big pieces compared to 10, 28 mil guardsmen or something.
Do something larger like that than to all that really fine detail.
Exactly.
Where it just drives you crazy.
Yeah, they're much more forgiving too.
Yeah.
So how do you find using an airbrush? Do you find it?
It's its own thing.
Yeah.
It's
another skill you have to pick up.
Exactly, and I'm still I've only been doing it for less than a year now.
Okay.
So there's still so much to learn with it. But speed-wise, your base coating, priming, things like that, your basic things you're going to do with it will immediately save you so much time.
Right.
It's not as expensive to get. It's not. It seems a little intimidating for people that haven't done it, but as soon as you get into it, and you learn how it works. Take it apart a few times, put it back together. It's super simple thing to use. My wet palette is my favorite thing. Okay. It's my absolute favorite tool. Anybody that's learning how to paint, I would recommend it right away.
Yeah.
The simple thing of just not fighting your paint drying is huge.
Yeah.
And then
I found a good way to do that is to mix your paints on paper towel.
Yeah.
It's wet.
Yeah.
That's how I do it.
The wet palette.
So
works good.
Take that and then just put a piece of parchment paper on top of your paper towel.
Yeah.
And
wax paper,
huge
paper.
Huge.
It makes a huge difference. Yeah.
Yeah.
I learned that from Zach there. The wet template or wet palette it's called. Yeah.
You should have learned that from me when I told you about it
yeah.
after coming back from Adepticon
I didn't listen
year
to you.
one. Yeah, exactly.
I didn't listen.
Oh,
to
sure.
You.
Zach, you listened to, but not
yes.
me.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yes.
Okay. Fair enough. That's a good point.
So tomorrow, if you want to come by again after your randoms and let us know how it went.
I'll pop by lunch or after everything's done. I'm gonna be around tomorrow after the day finishes out to just again shake some hands and look around, and it's I haven't even been out there yet.
Oh, you haven't even seen it?
I haven't even gone. I've been here for about 10 minutes.
Get out there.
So
man.
I'm gonna go walk around and say hi, and but I'll come see you guys again tomorrow.
Great.
Sounds
Okay,
good.
awesome.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest. Get
Thanks
some
very
get
much,
some rest, guys. Stop working so hard.
Oh my God, it's been a day.
I bet.